Is Jesus the only way to God? Welcome to our exploration of one of the most profound statements in Christianity, Jesus' claim to be the sole path to God. Through this video, we aim to provide insight into its meaning and implications, considering a range of perspectives while maintaining simplicity and clarity. In the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me." This declaration is made during an intimate moment as Jesus prepares his disciples for his impending departure. He aims to assure them of his ongoing presence and guidance, portraying himself as the direct connection to God. This context is vital as it frames the weight of his words, spoken not as a threat of exclusion, but as a message of assurance and hope. When Jesus referred to himself as the way, he presented himself as the path to spiritual fulfillment and divine connection. As the truth, he claimed to be the embodiment of divine wisdom, providing unfaltering guidance. By life, Jesus offered eternal life to those who follow him. Together, these declarations embody his exclusive role in salvation, an assertion that resonates deeply within Christian doctrine. The early Christians, facing persecution and adversities, understood Jesus' words as a foundation for their emerging faith. This claim of exclusivity underscored a distinct identity separate from the diverse religious traditions of the time, fostering a unified belief system. Documents such as the Nicene Creed were established, affirming Jesus as integral to the connection with God. In contemporary Christianity, interpretations of Jesus' words vary. While some adherents maintain a literal understanding, others view it symbolically, appreciating its allegorical dimensions. This diversity reflects Christianity's global reach, accommodating various cultural and philosophical contexts while retaining core beliefs about Jesus' role in divine interaction. Acknowledging other spiritual pathways highlights the vibrant mosaic of global faith traditions. Many religions present various routes to divine understanding and enlightenment. We briefly consider how these paths express sincere quests for the divine, recognizing different traditions' contributions to human spirituality without necessarily aligning them with Christian theology. Despite diverse doctrines, there are convergences among religions such as promoting love, compassion, and ethical behavior. However, the unique claim of Christianity is Jesus' divinity and his role in the salvation narrative. This contrasts with religions where enlightenment or moral living suffices for divine connection, underscoring different foundational beliefs about the nature of humanity and the divine. In Christianity, salvation involves deliverance from sin and spiritual death, seen as a gift made possible by Jesus' sacrifice. This concept emphasizes grace, an unmerited favor offered by God through Jesus, making him crucial in achieving redemption and eternal life for believers. Grace is central to Jesus' role, representing God's profound love and mercy. Redemption through Jesus implies liberation from sin's bondage, transformative and encompassing. His death and resurrection are viewed as the ultimate manifestation of this grace, enabling a reconciled relationship with God, a core tenet of Christian faith. Given the exclusivity in Jesus' statement, questions and concerns arise, particularly about inclusivity. Skeptics may challenge the fairness in claiming a singular path. Christians often respond by emphasizing faith and the transformative nature of a relationship with Jesus, encouraging seekers to explore this pathway with an open heart. Faith is pivotal in accepting Jesus' words. Unlike empirical evidence, faith invites believers to trust in spiritual truths and divine mysteries. It enables Christians to embrace Jesus' claims about himself and God, a journey of personal conviction beyond tangible proof. Central to Jesus' teachings are love and compassion. He emphasized loving God and one another, which guides how Christians should interact with the world and understand his exclusivity claim, rooted not in exclusion, but in profound relational depth with God and humanity. Jesus' teachings encourage unity among his followers. The assertion of being the sole path is meant to unify believers under a common faith and purpose. Christians are called to transcend divisions, focusing on the shared goal of expressing God's love and serving as ambassadors of his peace. For those wrestling with Jesus' claim, personal reflection is encouraged. This journey involves exploring one's beliefs, examining the transformative aspects of Jesus' teachings, and understanding how his path may resonate personally. Such exploration often leads to deeper spiritual engagement and discovery. The heart of Jesus' message offers reassurance and seeks to diminish fear of exclusion. His teachings emphasize unity, peace, and hope, reassuring believers that his intention aligns with divine love and acceptance, transcending divisive interpretations. To synthesize, Jesus' claim of exclusivity as the way to God involves various dimensions: scriptural context, historical interpretations, contemporary views, and the broader theological narrative. It encompasses core Christian principles: grace, salvation, and transformative faith. As you continue your spiritual journey, these reflections are intended to provide insight into Jesus' role in Christianity. Exploring these teachings can deepen your understanding and foster constructive dialogues. Consider engaging with others in respectful conversation about these topics. Whether through small group discussions or personal contemplation, dialogue can enrich understanding and strengthen community bonds. Practically applying Jesus' teachings involves living with love, compassion, and integrity. Daily actions rooted in these principles manifest the Christian faith's tenets and honor Jesus' path. Many individuals have found clarity, purpose, and peace in embracing Jesus' unique role in their spiritual lives. Hearing their stories can be inspiring and provide real-world examples of faith's transformative power. Embracing Jesus' claim brings hope, central to Christian belief. This hope is not just for eternal life, but for enduring peace and joy in current living, shaping a Christian's worldview and interactions with others. Doubts and questions are natural on any faith journey. Engaging with them honestly and seeking answers through prayer, study, and mentorship can strengthen faith and understanding, providing a more resilient spiritual foundation. It's crucial to address misunderstandings surrounding John 14:6. Interpreted correctly, Jesus' intent was not divisive, but aimed at reaffirming a relational path through him to God, reflecting divine grace and love. Adopting Jesus' teaching sways ethical living, driving believers to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. These actions embody his path and witness to his life-giving truth. Jesus' claim has deeply influenced global Christian practices and beliefs, shaping doctrines, worship, and moral outlooks across cultures, demonstrating the profound and lasting significance of his words. Christians are called to address anxieties surrounding exclusion by highlighting Jesus' inclusive actions and his equitable love for all humanity, inviting everyone to share in his grace and redemption. John 14:6 has also played a role in historical events, guiding theological discourse and influencing religious movements. Understanding this history provides context for its enduring relevance. For those outside the faith, understanding Jesus' exclusivity can be insightful for comprehending Christian worldview tenets, promoting mutual respect, and fostering constructive interfaith dialogues. We invite you to contemplate your understanding of Jesus' claim and ponder its implications for your own life. Reflecting on these truths may lead to personal enlightenment and spiritual growth. In conclusion, thank you for joining us in this exploration. May the insight gained bring clarity and inspiration, encouraging a love-centered, faith-driven life in line with Jesus' enduring teachings.